Hey guys, Harrison101 back at it once again with a brand new video for you, and welcome to the sunny, picturesque views of... Oh god damn it, not again! Why is it always the good holiday locations and the good areas which are meant to have like tons of sun end up raining? Yep, hey guys, this is part 12 of our Formula 1 2011 playthrough, and I am qualifying in the, well, I would normally say sunny, but it's pouring down with rain, Monaco. Honestly, the thing on Monaco, I kind of have a weird love-hate relationship with Monaco. In real life or behind the scenes of video games, I love Monaco. I love the challenge, I love the track, I love the fact it's a street circuit, I love the degree of difficulty. I hate the fact you can't overtake around there because it's just so narrow and tight, but the challenge, the views, the area, it just goes with the whole glitz and glamour of what Formula 1 used to be compared to now, where it's all just politics and how many times Hamilton and Massa can crash into one another. It's one of those crazy things. But Monaco just always, it's special for me. It always has been. It just felt that little bit more special. And I think some of the drivers will tell you that too in Formula 1, where they say they always want to win at Monaco because it always feels that little bit more special because of the nature of what it is, and which is a very, very narrow, tight street circuit, which 361 days a year you can normally drive around in a road car, becomes this super high degree, narrow, difficult, twisty street circuit, which really, when you think about it, should not be anywhere near a Formula 1 racing environment, but somehow is. And somehow they managed to get 24 race cars around here every weekend, or every year, pretty much. It's a crazy experience. I love it, but obviously when you're driving around it, it can be an absolute nightmare. As you'll see during this video, multiple times I clip the wall, I bump off it, and I do my winging, or I do a bit of damage, and it's so irritating because you've got to be such a perfectionist around here to get it right. It's not even funny, and it's crazy, and it's so difficult. Without question, the hardest track of the year to get right, because one wrong move, you could bounce off the wall, spin your car, and it'll cost you half a minute and a broken wing. That's what you've got to bear in mind. So I was considering, do I ease off here? Do I take a poor grid slot and try and pass a few guys around here? Or do I be aggressive and, you know, fix the damage later and hopefully get on with it? I mean, I had to restart my practice session twice because twice I bumped a guy and I was given a 10-place grid drop because that's not allowed, apparently. Pardon me, bit of water there. But you know, it's one of those things where I love the track in real life, I love the environment, I love Monaco, but I can't stand driving around it. It's one of those things. It's a weird kind of thing there. But one of my I don't know how many Top Gear fans we have in watching these videos, but you remember the last series of Top Gear, not the latest one, but the one before, where Jeremy, Richard, and James all went to Monaco and drove around the track. That is something that's on my bucket list. Now, in case you don't know what a bucket list is, it's things I've got to do before I die, and one of them is to go to Monaco and drive around the track, because it's just one of those things where I love it, and I just love to do that so bad, even though I probably look really out of place because I'm not loaded and made of money. I know some quite fashionable guys. I know Bernie's got a house on there. I think David's lived there for about 10 years now. Which makes me wonder, I wonder what the tax is like in France. Is it because he's trying to get out of the British 50% tax rule if you're in that higher brand of guys getting over 100 grand a year? Wow, I'm talking about the budget now. How boring am I? But a couple of quick bits of news quickly. More people are still complaining to me about the lack of Madden, and I think that's all my American viewers who are getting ticked off about this. Look, for the last time, I never said I was going to stop doing Madden videos. I said I was putting them on hold for the time being. I don't need half a dozen of you guys telling me you're unsubscribing, because honestly, if you were subscribing to me just to see Madden, I'd rather not have you. I really wouldn't, because let's be honest, back when I was doing Madden, about 1 in every 6 videos was a Madden vid. I know it's my most watched series, and I know guys are really into it. Guys, I am going to bring it back. Just be patient. I have a true episode 7 ready to go. It's just be patient. I have other video projects I'm trying to get around. I have other one-offs I could do, and I've got Harrison versus the World, which is a nice segue into my next announcement. Harrison versus the World is not going to be a video highlight reel package anymore. Instead, I'm going to live stream it so I can get as many guys into one session as possible, so I don't have to go around messaging people left and right. So once I get my PVR and laptop and everything I need to do hooked up, so I can live stream properly, I will live stream the entire event. I can get all of you guys challenging me to play me in one big mix, and then in the end I might upload the full stream. I might just make a highlight reel out of that too, but that way it doesn't keep you guys from unfairly waiting, because I know you guys have been very, very patient with me and I really appreciate that. I just think this is easier for everyone this way, so I can sit down, live stream FIFA for maybe 90 minutes and play 5 or 6 of you, because I know 5 or 6 of you guys want to play me on FIFA really badly. So be patient, it will happen, I promise. Just, I'm going to live stream it instead of making videos one at a time, because that's just a longer process and it's not fair on the guys who are waiting. When instead I can live stream the whole thing and get 6 or 7 of you done in one stint, which I think is just easier on everybody that way, which I think is pretty darn sweet. So, you know, hopefully that'll work out a little bit better. One more piece of news regarding my, I think in the last part of my Formula 1 playthrough, which I believe was the race in Catalonia, I asked, would you guys rather see extended highlights, or would you guys like to see the entire race, the raw footage? And the general response I got was that you were perfectly fine with seeing longer videos, and that you don't mind seeing the entire race. Even if it's 20 minutes long, you guys are willing to sit through it, which I think you guys are awesome. I'm surprised you guys want to hear and or see me talk for 20 minutes over a race like that. I think you guys are pretty cool if that's what you really want to see. I was just throwing the option out there to see what my viewers wanted to see, and you know, again, your feedback's great. It's always really appreciated. I do listen to every bit of feedback. Believe me, I know it doesn't seem like it, because I don't respond to every comment now, but the ones that I notice, I do comment, and you know, I do really genuinely appreciate all the feedback. So thank you all very much for that. And like I said, from now on, all races will be in full and unedited, so you'll enjoy the 100% race footage, Sky Sports style, rather than BBC F1 style. Which reminds me, I did get around to seeing the BBC's coverage of the Malaysian Grand Prix, and overall, I prefer Sky. I prefer Sky's intro. I prefer Sky's team. I think Sky made the key steals from the BBC team, like Martin Brundle was the big one. Ted Kravitz and Natalie Pinkham's been pretty good. Simon Lazenby's alright. I think he'll get better as time goes on. Damon Hill, bit boring, but you know, Damon Hill, he's just, you know how intelligent he is, and he knows the sport better than just about anybody. So, I mean, it's always good to get takes from an actual driver. I mean, one guy who I think is actually really, really good, but no one's talking about, is Anthony Davidson as part of the Sky broadcast team. I think Anthony Davidson is fantastic. I think he's just a natural TV host, and the way he presents things and the way he guides rookies into the sport, or guys who may not necessarily know, and he puts great information out. He's a great commentator, a great colour commentary guy alongside David Croft for the practice sessions, and as in the what do you call it, Sky Hub section with Georgie Thompson. I think he's great, so credit to him. What I would like to see in a perfect world would be Sky One's general broadcasting, Sky's broadcasting team, but mix in with Jake Humphrey. If that was like a dream team, I'd bring Jake Humphrey over, I'd bring David Coulthard over, and I'd have the F1 forum at the end, because the F1 forum I actually really like, because you get to see a little behind the scenes, and you get to see guys act like themselves. And some of the funniest moments, I think, in Formula 1 last year was during the BBC's F1 forums, and you could see the guys unwind. They were really natural. Guys like Sebastian Vettel, who were just genuinely being themselves and really entertaining and funny. And the F1 forum is probably still my favourite part of BBC's broadcasting, which I'm glad they're keeping, and I'm glad they're keeping Jake Humphrey, because I think he's a great natural TV host. Eddie Jordan is crazy. I would like to see maybe just for his wardrobe, I don't know, but that could work too. So, like I said, I prefer, I'm leaning towards Sky, but there's some elements of BBC I still like. So yeah, guys have been asking me about that all day. A couple more things I want to talk about. A couple of guys have been asking me for a setup video about how I run things around here. I might do that this weekend, because luckily, since I'm not recording anything from a PVR, it'll be much easier to make, just point the camera around my bedroom a little bit. So maybe if you guys want to see a setup video, let me know below. That should be coming soon. And like I said before, Madden will be back in a couple of weeks. Just be patient with me, okay? It's coming. Relax. Okay, I think that's about it, really. Nothing else I really want to cover. So yeah, enjoy the rest of qualifying and the damp and drizzly Monaco, and I will catch you this weekend for another video. So I've been Andre Harrison. Thank you very much for watching, and sayonara.
Remaining, just 1 minute. Just 30 seconds left in the session. Excellent driving, that's put you in pole position.